All right, good morning, everybody. You guys, before we get started today, students, class, you the I w- a ball is optional, and let me tell you what we're going to do. You can use a dumbbell. Okay, it's more or less just having something to pass between hands and legs. So last week we did a dumbbell. A dumbbell, I didn't want anyone to feel like they had to carry weight. So a ball is just light, but it's that visual piece that allows you to see it and feel it in your hands. But we're not going to be tossing them today. We're going to save that for something else. So today, I didn't want anyone to stress over seeing balls out. Don't run and leave the class. It's more or less just an object. So again, your dumbbell will work fine if you're okay with weight. Otherwise, you don't have to use anything really. It's just a tool. All right. Okay. Well, we are ready to get started. It's a light class. I guess everyone's out for the week for events. Alexa, play Chill Shavasana in both classrooms because no one's next door. Good morning, Nancy. All right, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my head. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. I think there's some still available. And again, if it gets too full, the sun is so pretty. I bet everyone's there's overflow next door. I have it up. It's up now, and you have friends now. You won't be alone, which I'm really glad. I didn't want you to be lonely. No one wants to be lonely. Um, okay. All right. Today, you guys, is our day to start standing, but it is also our 6th week. So we're going to be doing a slight shift in the class, just because every 6 weeks I like to tweak it a little bit. But today is also our day to test our 30-second sit stand. Okay. That is completely optional, but I'm trying to do that every 6 weeks for those of you who keep track of it. It's just a simple check-in. That's it. It's nothing to stress you out. It's not to like set a bar. It's truly a check-in. Like, how am I doing? How am I feeling? Am I staying the same? So and so forth. So we're going to do that, but I wanted to warm up sitting down first. We'll do that, and we'll get into the rest of our class. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and start flat-footed, press down in our heels, make sure they're set, and we're going to roll our shoulders back, setting our shoulders. Good. Up. Feel those shoulder blades coming back. And one more. Now let's roll them forward. One more. Excellent. And then what I want you to do is take your hands up and just rotate them down and up, down and up. Now we're going to do this 2 more times. Last one. And now we're going to make this a little more active. So I want you to reach down and bring your hands up. Sweep down, bring those hands up. Down. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now let's reach across with our right and then our left, extending that toe out as far as you can without feeling unsafe. I want you to really get a nice tall stretch in the sides. 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep the legs, but reach across. Reach across. 3, 2, 1. Come back center. Now I want you to take your legs shoulder width apart. Hands are out. Down. So go down flat. Back. And then as you come up, instead of pearls, you're pulling off the ground. Okay. Roll the hands over. Nice. Controlled movements. One more time. Good. All right, bring those legs in. And then we're going to do jacks with our legs. So we're going to go open and close, open, close. 10, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now what I want you to do, last thing, we're going to scoop forward and then alternate our scoops. Really stretch out. Got 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's take a deep breath in, raise our shoulders. And blow out. Good. So we're going to do our sit to stand. Again, you guys are doing this, and also you'll do this again April 7th. So it'll be a fun way for you to compare. For those of you doing the fitness assessments, which are April 7th, this will be one of the things that they will do. And so you can feel confident that you're going to be successful in this part of it. So feet are shoulder width apart, creating a nice base. And then want you to always feel that initiation into our feet. And when we go to initiate, think of pressing forward, your shoulders are coming back. Okay. So as you press through those feet, the hips are coming forward, causing those shoulders to go back. Again, you guys, we stand and sit every day, all the time, but the conscientiousness of how our body is moving is what I want you to continue to connect with. Okay. All right. So you got 30 seconds. Okay. Has anyone been keeping track, by the way? Don't raise your hand. I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't know if I need to know. Don't tell me. I'm sorry. That wasn't a fair question. It's Monday morning. We don't need that. Okay. Let me get I want an exact 30-second timer. All right. So as many sit to stands as you can get safely. You can cross your hands. These will be options. Or you can just have your hands by your side. If you need a little help, you can also press up on your chair. All right, are you guys ready? Feet are ready, and the timer is starting now. Press into those feet, push those shoulders back. Squeeze the buns as you come up. Excellent. Lovely. Three, 2, 1, and stop. All right, so make a mental note of what that is. Tell a neighbor. You guys help keep it in mind. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stand and we're going to do our first round of exercises. So I'm going to give you guys a second to just take a couple breaths. I believe the baseline for that is if you can sit to stand 4 to 6, I think it was 4 to 6 times, you're in that top range. So that's good. All right. So today what I want to do is start without weights. I'm going to put that back. Let's do this right. We're going to start with our left leg, and then we'll add a dumbbell. But remember, we're going to lunge forward. This is the most basic. And then you're going to push back. And you're going to step to the side and really put the weight in that foot and then press out of that foot back, right? And then we're going to open our hips, step back and lean into that left foot, come back center. Okay. So those are the three sequences: is a lunge forward, and as we get through this, each round, you can test a little bit further away, but don't do that until we're warmed up in this movement. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, the next step is I'm going to have a weight, and I'm going to start, it's going to be a standing wood chopper. Okay. And as I step, I'm going to bring it weight up. Now, this is advanced. Okay. So that's my goal for those of you who are advanced. Those of you who are like, Mary, not a chance. Okay. Just take those weights with you, and we're just going to lunge forward, and you can bring those weights down to your knees and press back. Okay. So let's do that the first round, and then we'll jump it up a bit. All right. Deep breath in. Now we're going to lead, and we're going to push. We're going to transfer that weight in that front leg, lunge just a little bit, press back. Excellent. Let's lunge to the side, bring those weights down just a little bit, push. Good. And now as we open up, we're going to reach across and pull back center. Okay. So that, I want you to continue with that or drop the weights if that's too much. If you're ready for another challenge, we're going to this is just throwing our weight off. So I'm going to start with the dumbbell on my right hip or right side. And as I lunge forward, I'm going to bring that weight up and over and then come back. Okay. I'm going to lunge to the side, and I'm going to draw my hands over and come back. As I open up, same thing. I'm going to press away from me and pull back. Okay. So now that we've done all three, pick your poison, and we're going to do 2 more rounds of that. Okay. So step up and over, press away. Lunge to the side, lean into that and reach over and come back. Pivot around, extend away, pull back in, center. All right, last set. Step, arms over, push away, lunge to the side, reach over, come back, open up, reach way out, come back center. All right, go ahead and put the weight down while we shift to the other side. You guys are looking good for this Monday. I love it. All right. Now keep that chair though close by in case you need a little bit of support. So we're balancing now on our left leg, and we're going to lunge with our right. Again, test it out. It's always important to test your body. Come back center, lunge right, come back, open, come back center. All right, that's the first one. We're going to test the other. So progression 2 is weights in both hands, creating that balance. I'm going to take a step forward. I might test going a little deeper this time, but keep that chest up, press away. Lunge to the side, let those weights come down, press away. And pivot, open those hips, reach across, come back center. All right, so the next one is the third and final progression. So go ahead and choose which one you want to do, and we're going to go through 3 rounds of this. So I'm going to start with it on my left hip. As I step, get my balance, bring that arm up, push back, back center. Lunge, rotating around, push. Open, reach around, come back center. Excellent. Second one. Here, lunge into that leg, rotate up and over, come back, lunge to the side, reach around, yes. Pull back, pivot open, extend out, stretch, and come back center. Excellent. Last one. On that left hip, I'm going to lunge a little further, go a little deeper, up and around, back. Lunge out, reach across, come back center. Next one, open up, reach those hands out, pull back, center. Excellent. Go ahead and put that weight down. Ooh, kind of shake it out. How's everybody feeling with that? All right. All right, this time what I'd like to do is, well, let me go through this without weights. I'm going to skip over one exercise since we did our squats. But what I want to do is practice. We've been doing our tandem walks. But what I want to do is just practice now just holding that tandem. So if we start with our legs shoulder width apart, remember progression 1 is just here, keeping a wider base but having your legs split. Bringing that foot, narrowing that center of balance. Or you can bring the toe all the way to your heel all the way to your toe. Those are the 3 progressions. All 3 are challenging. The next thing I want to do, well, sorry, we're not doing weights first. I keep wanting to jump to those. All right, so hands by your side if you can. And we're just going to practice moving our hands. So if you need to have your feet further apart to start, that's fine. But I want you to think of your stomach in. Where is the weight? It's in both feet, hopefully. Good. Can we move our arms a little faster? 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and just step out of that for a second. Shake your feet out. You'll start to feel your brain warm up with this, or it should. So we're going to come out again. Find where you want to be. Okay, now this one's going to be tricky, so make sure your hand is close to your chair. And it's simple. It's looking over our shoulder, but that is really challenging. Because now all of a sudden your feet are doing all kinds of stuff. So just take it slowly. Breathe. You are in control. You've got this. All right, and let's come center. Let's step out of that for a second. Go ahead and shake your legs. Okay. Now we're going to step back into that. Foot forward. Okay, this one will be a little bit easier, but again, pinch those shoulder blades back, and I want you to look down to your toes, and then gently follow that gaze all the way up. Have that chair close. Breathe in. Go ahead and lower your gaze. Good. And up. One more time. Excellent. And lower it. Now, while we're here, look straight ahead. We're not going to step out of this. What I want you guys to do is just now stagger your legs. One forward. Okay. All right. Now I want you to look up and down. Come back center. Now look to the lobby and look around. Come back center. All right, let's bring that back. All right, feel a little different with that stance? All right, now we're going to do one last one before we switch to the other side. Okay, and this will be our last exercise before we sit down. So this time, the only thing we're going to do with this one is choose whether you have position 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and once you have that decision made, we're going to use our weights. Okay, and we're just actually, I am choosing position 1. Okay, and I'm just going to start with my arms just gently starting to move side to side. And then I'm going to make my arms a little bit bigger. Good. And now I'm going to swing them across. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, go ahead and put those weights down. There's a lot of stimulation. Let's walk to the other side. Just tap your heels out in front. Good. And then just take those hips and roll them around twice in one direction and then around the other. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and practice this now on the other. So I'm going to extend my right or my left leg out. Okay. Or I'm going to put it in front. Remember, just choose where you want to be, which position, first, second, or third. Okay. And then all we're going to do is practice moving our arms with this leg forward now. Can I get my hands a little bit wider? Excellent. All right, let's bring them back. Now I'm going to look over my right shoulder slowly, then look over my left. Again, we're inviting our brain to join the rest of our body. Like, hey, can you please connect and make sure I'm standing straight up and balanced? One more time. Good. Let's come back center and step out of that. Go ahead and shake your legs. Take a breath in. Last time, legs out. And this time we're going to look down and up. Down. Good. Breathe in and look up. Good. Come back center and let's release that. Shake our legs out. Good. Now, if you want to add weights, this is the last time we're going to do this. Okay. So I'm going to bring choose where you want to be. And then we're going to just gently start moving our arms. And then can we get a little bigger with them? More, and now can we cross them in front? Three, two, one, and bring them down to your side gently. Bring those feet back. And now we get to sit down. Let's roll our shoulders back, give our feet a chance to catch up. All right, we're going to do our get up, work on our get up muscles. So our triceps, again, this tiny muscle, really hard to work to get strong. So you really have to focus on it. So most important thing is the upper part of my arm is not going to move. It's only my elbow is extending my hands back. Now, when I get back here, I want to make sure I'm giving it a little in the back. Bring it, bend it again, extend, press back just a little bit. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Okay, if we keep our shoulder blades kind of pinched together, it helps. Good. Yes, as we kick back, just think of a little extra Okay. Good. Press back in a little bend. Can you feel that in that part of your arms? You should start to feel it now. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back, set it down. All right, so this is where you can either use the ball or the dumbbell. And we're going to start with the dumbbell in our right hand, and we're going to do our figure 8. So we're going to bring it under our right leg, up and over and around our left, back under, just creating, imagine in your mind, we've got that figure 8. Now, that means when you Right knee, you pause. Left knee, pause at the top. Keeping your chest up nice and tall. Reach, grab. Yes. Three, two, one. Now you should end with the dumbbell in your left hand. Okay. Now we're going to start from the left side. So under, over. Good. There you go. Nice tall posture. Good. Getting that knee up as best you can. Pause at the top. 3, 2, and last one. All right. Now, this one is also if you don't want to have a dumbbell way out in front of you, the ball is the option. This one I wanted bands and totally forgot it. So this works best with having bands around your leg because it creates that resistance as you step out. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with the ball or the weight. And as we open one leg, we're bringing it back. And since we don't have bands on, we can really open that hip up. Okay. Now, most important thing, we want to keep our belly button facing forward. Okay. Because the idea is we want to open up this hip. So as we're opening, in order for it to get open, we have to keep our belly button center. Okay. Otherwise, what happens is all we're doing is this. And so that hip isn't opening. So really think of that is opening and you're trying to pull your belly button away from the knee. Okay. So there we go. Yes. So we don't want our belly button to follow the, see, watch. So if I go like this, my belly button just followed my knee. Okay. So we want to keep it there and get that separation. All right. Excellent. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start back at the top, but I want you to take your dumbbells and I want your palms to face back to the back wall. Okay. And all you're going to do is keep them behind your hips and you're going to press away and come back. Press, press, press back. Now think of not pinching, but bringing those shoulder blades together as you extend those triceps. Okay. So there should be no movement in your neck, just a simple press, 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 press. Pause at the top, come down. Pause at the top, come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, let's bring that dumbbell on our right hand. We're going to start in our right hand. We're going to do our figure 8s. So choose ball, dumbbell, whichever you want. And again, we're thinking nice tall spine, lifting that knee, pausing to unpause. Good. We're going to go 2 more rounds. There's 1. Concentrate on it. Knee up. Last one. Excellent. All right, let's bring that dumbbell into our left hand, and we're going to go through our left. So now we're going under left, over right. Three, 2, and last one. Excellent. All right. So what I want you to do, if you can squeeze the dumbbell between your legs, like just hold it there in place. That'll keep you from opening it and letting it clamber. All right, now you want the other dumbbell or your hands. You don't need, I'm just going to demonstrate without the dumbbell, okay? Because the most important thing is I want you to squeeze your thighs, and I just want you to rotate as you squeeze. It's kind of like a sprinkler. You're just coming at a 45-degree angle from center. So over. Now, most important thing is you want your shoulders and your vision, your nose, to follow your hands. You can add weight if you want. Keep those shoulders down. One more each side. Breathe. Center, last time left. Good, and release. Go ahead and put those weights behind you. Rotate up and down. All right, next exercise is we're going to do standing. Okay. So I'm going to start out on the left side of my chair, and I'm going to start with my legs shoulder width apart. Okay. Now you can do this behind your chair as well, just for support, but I'm going to just start with my legs just a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up on one leg and then transfer my weight. Transfer. Now make sure you find your balance in that leg before you switch sides. Okay. How high you lift that other leg is up to you. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring those legs underneath you. Okay, shake it out. All right, next I want you to take a step back away from your chair. And now you're going to extend your left leg out. So I'm here, I'm just moving one leg out, like splitting my stance, kind of like this. And all we're going to do is rock the boat, okay? So my right foot is extended a little bit further than my left, and they're spread apart. And I'm going to bring my weight in the front and then rock back like a boat, rocking forward, back, forward, catch that weight in that foot. Again, keep that chair close if you need it, but I want you to feel that weight transfer in the front. Rock back, lifting that front foot up. Rock forward and back. Now while we're here, step forward. Now I just want you to step back. Step forward into that foot and step back. One more time. Step forward. Good. And step back. Yes. All right, bring both legs underneath you. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, coming behind, if you need to, behind your chair, we're going to go back to our tandem, and then we'll go to the other side. So again, you can have your hands on your hips, okay? But I really want you to keep your toes facing forward, because I'm continually trying to get you to build those hips up, okay? And just take your time. Use that chair for support. Good. Last one. Excellent. Come back center. All right. Now I'm going to come to the right of my chair, okay? And this time I'm going to bring my left foot forward. I'm going to lead with my left. And I'm just going to, again, start just transferring my weight. Forward foot, back. So up on the forward foot, back. Forward balance, back. Let's do it one more time. Forward balance and back. Good. Now we're going to step forward, rock, and then just step back with that leg. Same leg. Left foot forward. Shift that weight forward and then come back. Again, really get that weight on that front foot. And back. One more time. And back. Excellent. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Let's give our lower body a little bit of a break. And I want you to first start with your hips at your chair. Okay, arms straight. Take one step back. Okay, and maybe a half step back if you feel like you can. Okay, I want that chair right below you. And we're going to do push-ups, but I want you to think of going down nice and slow and then pressing away quickly. Okay, so you want to lower your chest, keeping your vision straight ahead of you. So don't look down at your toes, look out toward me. And lower, 3, 2, 1, and then press away. Good. Lower, 3, 2, 1, push away. Keeping those hands in contact with the chair. Slow down, push away. Good. Slow. Press away. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, press away. 3, 2, 1, press away. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, press away. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and press away. Excellent. Go ahead and walk your feet back. And let's go ahead and find our seats. Okay. All right. I want you to go ahead and put your toes in front. Well, knees out in front, knees in line with ankles. Okay. Tap your toes a couple times. And then what I want you to do is just slide your heels back to the leg of the chairs just a little bit. Okay. All right. Hands down by your side. As we come up on our toes, I want you to lift up with your shoulders and release. Up, release. Up, up. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead. Put your dumbbells on top of your thighs. You're going to walk your feet out into like a sumo stance, okay? And then I want you to come up on your toes and down. Up, slow down. Up, slow down. Now, I want your spine to be nice. Up, up, up. Good. Really press through those toes. 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring those feet back. Right, keep the dumbbells on your thighs. This time your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Just walk your feet out in front of you like half a foot length. Okay, so opening up that. And all we're going to do is tap our toes. Now, what I want you to do is think of getting those toes up. So tap up, feeling the front of your legs, your shin. This is one thing we neglect a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Now tap quick. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. Stretch it out a little bit. Good. Up on your toes and down. All right, last exercise, and then we're going to get into stretching. So just take your dumbbells to your side, and I want you to think of dipping down. You're between 2 panes of glass. And left. Squeeze. Now, a lot of times we're thinking about our hands, but what I want you to think about is that your rib is trying to touch the top of your hip. Okay? So it's more the hip and the rib than it is the weights in your hands. Don't even think about the weights. Think about the hip and the rib. Small little squeeze down, up. So the bottom of your rib really wants to see what the top of the hip feels like. Four more on each side. Good. 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. All right, go ahead and put those weights behind you. Great job today. Shoulders up and just reset our posture. And now we're going to start with the top of our head down to our toes. So we're just going to tuck our chin in, breathe in. And as you tuck your chin, kind of press it back because we want our spine to be long from top to bottom. We don't want there to be any bends if at all possible. So take a breath in and go ahead and look up. Breathe in and lower your chin down to your chest. Bring your vision back center. Let's look over our right shoulder. Give it a second there. Breathe in. Good. Blow out. Bring it to the parking lot over the left. Think of continually pressing those shoulders back. Breathe in. Come center. Now we're going to tuck our chin. And I just want you to gently draw a line from your left shoulder over to your right with your chin. Nice and slow. One more time, right. Back to the left. And now let's take the chin and go up and over, creating a rainbow right to left. Good. And now let's go back left to right. And bring our heads back center. Go ahead and lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Take that left hand and just gently press it away, like you're trying to push something down. Or go ahead and tuck it behind you. Now, at first, you're going to feel like tension. I need you just to take a breath in and try to allow your body to rest into that for a second. Good. Go ahead and release that. Shake it out. Give yourself a second. And then lower your left ear, left shoulder. Press that right hand away. If that's enough, stay there. If you want to test the depth of your flexibility, go ahead and put your hand behind your back. But really, again, continue to press those shoulders back and up. Breathe in. Blow out. Excellent. Go ahead and release that. Come center, shake our hands out. All right, bring that right arm across your chest. Rotate that wrist. Rotate. 3 times and then reverse it. All right, and then rotate over that left shoulder. Breathe in, come around and release. Good. Take that left shoulder over. And again, nice, slow wrist rotations. And then let's reverse it. Good. And then gently rotate. And come center. Shake it out. Go ahead and clasp your hands in front. And I want you to just tuck your hip bone underneath. Again, you want your ribs to try to meet the top of your hip bone, allowing that lower back to release. Tuck your chin and just try to relax into this. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. And as you blow out, reach around, grab your chair, and allow your shoulder blades to kind of roll back and down. Keep your chin up, don't tuck it, and open your chest. Use that chair to create space. Good, and go ahead and release. All right, what I'd like you to do is we're gonna turn our whole body, knees are facing the parking lot, okay? Hold on to the back of your chair with your left hand, and then I want you to drop your right knee down off the chair, okay? So you're back on your toe. Now I want you to feel your toe pressing into the ground, okay? And then as you can, press that hip forward as you press your toe down, if that makes sense. So you're creating a straight hip forward. Pressing down in that toe, your leg should be at a 90-degree angle. Toe pressing down. Breathe in, blow out. Now bring that knee back to the other. Okay, and we're gonna rotate around to the other side. Okay, so both knees are facing the lobby. We're gonna put our right arm around the chair, hugging it for support. And then I'm gonna drop that left leg down to the side. Excellent, knees pointing down. My left knee is pointing down to the ground. And I'm using that left toe as like a grip to push. My toes are pressing down, pushing that hip forward to give me a deeper stretch. So play around with that a little bit. Like some of you may not need any press. Some of that might be enough of a stretch. But if you can, gently press into the toe, forcing that hip forward. Good. Take a breath in. Release it and bring that leg back around the other. And we're going to rotate forward. Open those legs up. Okay. Rest your forearms on your hips. And if you can, just let your upper body hang down. Now, some of you might be flexible enough to touch the ground. Now, if you can do that, that's great. If not, use the quads to hold you up. Now I want you to really roll your back up one vertebra at a time and allow your shoulders to be the last thing that comes up. Good. Let's do that one more time. Use this. We're going to press down, flat back, and then we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Wonderful. Right. Getting there, you guys. Extend that right heel out. Hold on to your chair. Lose my cord. Nice tall spine, and we're just going to start reaching our head toward our toe. Good. Hold that. Breathe in and blow out. And roll up. All right. Bring the leg up. Extend the left. And you guys, balance comes from flexibility too. So this is as important as our strength. Hinging at the hip. If we're tight, it's going to cause everything else to seize up and hurt or cause us problems. So breathe in and slowly roll up. Good. Bring that leg in. Last thing. Extend our right foot forward and just press your toe. Point, flex, point one more time. Flex, and let's rotate our ankle 3, 2, 1, and then let's reverse that. 3, 2, 1. Bring it underneath. Extend left, point, flex, point, and flex. Let's go ahead and rotate that ankle. Thank you guys for giving me some extra minutes. Rotate the other way. 3, 2, 1. And bring that here. All right, let's start low. Let's take a nice deep breath. And blow it out. Last one. And blow out. And we are done for Monday. Thanks, you guys. Enjoy this beautiful weather.